main course. No matter what year it is the main event, right? They're going to both kick off their campaigns for that elusive fifth ring with a head-to-head clash. And there's no shortage of questions surrounding both of their teams. What does year 23 look like for LeBron? Are the Lakers officially Luka's team now? Did the Warriors put enough around Steph and the Warriors to cook up something special one last time? I have to get a little Hamilton in. One thing I do know,
right now, y'all.
I mean, come on, it's fun. We know this though, friends. These teams, they answer the bell every time. They've played 56 times across the regular season, the playoffs, the play-in. LeBron has the regular season edge, but Steph Curry holds the lead in postseason wins, including in the NBA Finals. So, Perk, it's been over 10 years since the Steph-LeBron rivalry really kicked off here. It feels to me, though, it hasn't lost any of its steam. I think back to Christmas Day last year. Why is that? Why is it still so exciting?
Because you have two all-time greats that every time they step between those lines, they want to kick each other ass. LeBron James want to give Steph their work, and Steph want to give LeBron James their work. And you can go and we can look at the numbers. It speaks for itself. And so when you have these two all-time greats, and yes, they're OGs, but they're actually always competing between that line to say, this is my block, homie. This is my turf. And Steph, like, we talk about LeBron James, and rightfully so, of being, arguably the greatest player of all time. Steph feel like he should be in that conversation. So when they step between those lines, it's a brawl for it all. And it's a reason why you brought up Christmas Day, Malika, Shanae. It's the reason that they damn near touched, I believe it was 9 million viewers on Christmas Day, because all eyeballs was on them, because they never disappoint.
Yeah, and if it comes to me, I'm looking at both of these guys. They have extended their prime in a way that they're setting the standard for those in the future. Like, now people think it's realistic to play until you're 40 based off of what they've invested in their bodies. They've created the blueprint. I feel like LeBron and Luka, and now I guess maybe a 2.5, I don't know. We're not going to go there. We have to see them win and be productive. DeAndre Ayton becoming a big three, that would be the best version of the Lakers. Like, that was the hole that they needed to fill. They filled it, and now they have the pressure to be productive. But I feel like they have the pieces now that they went in, knowing that they're not complete. So I'm looking at the Lakers at this point probably being ahead of the Warriors, because the Warriors still are the only team, I believe, that made minimal, if not any, major moves over the last 100 or so days.
But it's
outside of Jimmy.
No, you're right. And there's still gas in the tank with both of these guys. The alternator, both alternators are working. No problems with the transmission. They got the, the brakes are changed. But when you think about the two videos, Malika, Shanae, that I've been seeing over the last 24 hours, I saw one of Steph Curry.
You're right.
Looked like he was running from some damn mountain lions, and I believe he got on the weight vest. Look, this is not a perk trot through the trail. This is high level running through whatever he is. I don't know what it's at, but damn it, this is a guy that all of a sudden you watch LeBron, he's deadlifting weight. These are two guys that have nothing to prove but are working probably the hardest in the league.
Wait, Perk, you should know something about this. You've dropped some weight. I see you. Can't y'all see the face?
I'm waiting for October.
You look great. I don't know what a perk trot is, but we're definitely going to be needing to put that to the test. Maybe get some cones out a little bit later here. Hey, coming up here on NBA here to the last time a #1 pick played on Christmas the same year they were drafted. We have to go back to LeBron. He had 34 points in an overtime loss against T-Mac and the Magic. If you are keeping track, he'll be playing in his 20th Christmas Day game this December, which is pretty incredible. But Shanae, Perk, my friends, I've been looking forward to this all show. Are you ready for a little Christmas Day trivia? I feel like I'm coming in all great and powerful Oz style here. I am the powerful. No, today I'm just the trivia master. So we're going to stick with the rookie theme here. Chinenye, are you ready?
I'm born ready. Let's do this thing.
I knew that part. All right, let's do it. So we showed you LeBron. Over the last 40 years, only one other #1 pick has played on Christmas Day in the year they were drafted. Was it Yao Ming? Was it Derrick Rose, Patrick Ewing, or Shaquille O'Neal?
Ooh, this is tough. Do you want to go, Perk?
Yeah, I'll go. I know the answer. Yao Ming. Put it up there. Yao Ming, and I'm surprised you didn't know.
No, I just want to see it.
He said it with his chest. He said it confidently.
Loud
Kendrick
and wrong.
Perkins.
It's okay,
Points
Perk.
for
I'll redeem
style.
myself. I love the confidence you had, and I love how you always go with the
Shanae
A.
was about to say Patrick Ewing.
I
All right,
was definitely
Shanae,
gonna
this
say
one's
that.
for you.
Okay.
Actually, both. Perk, we'll let you get back in here. But
Okay.
Shanae, be careful with him.
Gotcha, I will.
What rookie scored the most points in a Christmas game? Was it Kevin Durant, Wilt Chamberlain, Oscar Robertson, or was it Pete Maravich?
So I'm gonna go with. I'm probably gonna be wrong for sure. How's my guy?
How's my guy? Say his name.
We're gonna work on this. We need to get
I feel
NECA
like-
back into trivia.
Wait,
She was
hold on,
3
Malika.
for 3.
We know this man
Yeah.
wins almost every category he's in.
Yeah.
So Wilt Chamberlain, I should have gone there.
On and off the floor.
Bruh.
All right.
You don't need
Let's
that
try
trivia.
for we're 0 for 2. Let's try for number 3. And
on,
everybody
Bert.
at home, I hope you're doing better than my friends here. Only
it's
9
off-season,
rookies
Malika.
have. You guys, we're in full off-season form. Only 9 rookies have ever scored 30 or more points on Christmas. Who was the last to do it? The last recently. Jason Tatum, Jonathan
Wait, let's
Kuminga,
think about this
D'Lo,
first.
or Jaime Jaquez. Perk is ready to make
it. Ain't
it.
nothing to think about. It's this young
Okay,
man
okay.
right here.
Okay.
Light-skinned brother with the clean fade. What?
Oh!
What?
No!
I'm wrong again?
It's Jaime Jaquez. Remember, our researcher, we have to remember his fandom. He's a Miami Heat fan. We got to think
All right.
deeper.
Guys,
Jay
let's
Joe,
all
Jason
take a deep
Joseph.
breath.
Really, bro?
It
had an
is
early morning flight.
our pride on the line.
We can do this.
And this is the last question.
Okay.
Everybody at home, help him out. Tweet him, Slack him,
Phone a
call
friend.
him. What team is a
It's
rookie
easy.
when it comes to playing on Christmas?
Which
This
team-
team has never
Okay,
played on
let's
Christmas.
really think through this.
Yeah, you
The
know
Hornets.
Jordan played on Christmas.
The Pelicans,
Okay.
So-
the Raptors,
Raptors.
and the Grizzlies.
The Pelicans that played on Christmas is out of them and them. Which one you think? Raptors or Hornets?
Well, the Raptors are the defending champs. Did they play on
I'm going
Christmas?
with the Hornets.
I'm
Wait,
going with the
okay,
Hornets
we're going to
too.
stand
Is
on
it-
business.
We
It's
gonna
Charlotte
stand on
Hornets.
this right
Standing
here.
on business.
Put it up there. I told you. I told you.
Woo! I knew we would get it. I knew we would get it,
1 for
ladies
4.
and gentlemen.
Perk's free throw percentage.
We're gonna need to work on this trivia, but if you like Christmas moments, Wednesday night on ESPN, we got another season this year, starting on Wednesday, October 22nd, and it all tips off with the premier matchup, the top 2 teams in the Eastern Conference. The Cavaliers, they look to assert their Eastern supremacy against the Knicks here. Hey, Perk, can we already call this an Eastern Conference Finals preview, you think?
Absolutely, we can. And I believe that, look, both of these teams should come out on fire. I'm looking at Karl Anthony Towns. He is going to be the deciding factor. Whether or not he's in shape, is he going to be able to slide those puppies on the perimeter and defend at a high level and be able to battle that big duo that they have down low, the Cleveland Cavaliers doing Jared Allen and Evan Mobley?
Well, and then the second game of our Wednesday doubleheader, Perk. It'll be the first matchup between 2 of the best young players in the world. Victor Wembanyama faces the 2025 number 1 pick, Cooper Flagg. Shanae, is Cooper going to get a welcome to the NBA moment from his fellow number 1 pick right out the gates here?
I think everyone, no matter what year you're playing in the NBA, has a welcome to the NBA moment when Victor Wembanyama is at the rim. Let's be real here. But Cooper Flagg, that guy is no punk. He's going to go up there. He's going to challenge everyone. We know his work ethic is through the roof. I'm excited to see what he does in Dallas. But Victor Wemby, he's back, and we are so much better for it. We missed him. We definitely did.
We certainly did, and we're going back-to-back, Miss Agumake. We're back at it on Thursday, another doubleheader that starts the 2025 Finals rematch. That's when the Thunder play the Pacers. So, Perk, the Pacers, of course, they'll be missing Tyrese Halliburton. He's recovering from that torn Achilles. But what are you expecting from OKC as they start their title defense?
I expect them to hit the ground running. For us with the Thunder, I expect J.
Dub Nation, imagine this. Stephen Curry, our legendary 2-time MVP, 3-point king, and the heart of Golden State, stepping onto the court next summer, not in a Warriors uniform, but alongside one of the most explosive athletes in the NBA, Zion Williamson. Yes, you heard that right. According to a former Golden State Warrior and 6th Man of the Year, there's a strong possibility that Curry and Zion could team up for an event that isn't about the NBA, but will still have basketball fans around the world glued to their screens. And before you think this is just another off-season headline, let me tell you why this could be huge. Not only for Curry's legacy, but also for Zion's career and maybe even for the Warriors' future momentum. We're talking about the Crossover Pro-Am in Seattle. We're talking about Curry putting on a show for a basketball-starved city, and Zion finally getting the chance to show he can stay healthy and dominate again. Let's break down what this means, how it connects to the Warriors, and why this story could be bigger than just a fun summer exhibition. Steph Curry made it crystal clear this summer. His only mission is to win another NBA championship with the Golden State Warriors. No distractions, no other priorities. But that doesn't mean he's not willing to lace up in the offseason and put on a show, especially if it's for a cause or a city that loves basketball. At 37 years old, Steph is still operating at an elite level. Sure, he battled injuries last postseason, injuries that contributed to the Warriors' early exit at the hands of the Minnesota Timberwolves. But if we know anything about Steph, it's that he bounces back stronger. Then there's Zion Williamson, a human highlight reel when healthy, but unfortunately, health has been the storyline that's defined his career so far. He's missed more games than he's played. Last season, he appeared in only 30 games before a back injury shut him down. But when he's on the floor, he's must-see TV, an athletic force we rarely see in the league. So here we are, Curry and Zion, two superstars from different stages of their careers, both with something to prove. The Crossover Pro-Am League in Seattle is not your average summer run. Founded and hosted by former NBA star Jamal Crawford, who, by the way, had a short stint with the Warriors back in 2008, this event has become a showcase for NBA legends, rising stars, and local talent. Seattle hasn't had an NBA team since the Supersonics relocated to Oklahoma City in 2008, and the Crossover fills that void for the city's passionate basketball fans. The atmosphere is electric, the gym is packed, the crowd is loud, and the love for the game is unmatched. Back in 2022, LeBron James and Jason Tatum made an appearance, marking LeBron's first time playing in Seattle since 2007. The buzz was insane. Fans camped out for hours just to get in. And now, we could be looking at another star-studded summer, this time featuring Stephen Curry and Zion Williamson. Jamal Crawford himself confirmed to the Seattle Times that the event is returning next year and that there's already interest from Curry and Williamson. His words say it all. It shows that the Pro-Am and Seattle basketball is not only on the map, but the best in the world are checking in for it. For Curry, this is an opportunity to do what he does best: bring joy to the game, inspire young players, and light up the scoreboard even when it's not the NBA playoffs. Let's not forget, last summer, Steph put on a legendary performance for Team USA in the Olympics, reminding everyone that he can flip the switch in the offseason and still dominate. If he brings that same energy to Seattle, fans are going to witness something special. Plus, from a Warriors fan perspective, seeing Curry healthy, moving well, and hitting impossible threes in the summer could be the perfect confidence boost heading into next season. It's a reminder that Father Time hasn't got him yet. Now for Zion, this is more than just fun. This could be a turning point. His interest in playing extra minutes in the summer suggests he's confident about his health heading into next season. For someone who's been load managed and limited for most of his career, that's a big statement. It could also mean he's ready to take control of his career and push back against the cautious approach the Pelicans' medical staff has taken with him. Zion wants to play basketball, consistently, and the Crossover could be a signal that he's tired of sitting on the sidelines. If he and Curry share the floor, we're talking about an unstoppable combination of shooting and power. Imagine Curry draining threes from the logo, while Zion throws down jaw-dropping dunks on the very next possession. The crowd in Seattle wouldn't know what hit them. Some might wonder, what does this have to do with the Warriors' future? Well, for one, moments like these help keep Curry sharp and motivated. The competitive fire never goes out, but events like the Crossover can add a little extra fuel before training camp. It's a subtle reminder to the league that Golden State still has the guy, the player who can draw massive crowds and make any game, anywhere, feel like an event. That matters for recruitment. Stars take notice when they see a player like Curry still putting on a show at 37. And let's be honest, Dub Nation, who wouldn't want to see Curry and Zion in the same jersey, even just for one summer game? It might spark conversations and relationships that could matter in the long term. The NBA is full of unexpected partnerships, and these kinds of off-season connections sometimes lead to bigger things down the road.
If this happens, it's going to be one of the most talked about summer basketball events in years. Stephen Curry, our leader, our legend, stepping on the court with Zion Williamson, a player whose talent is as jaw-dropping as his health is frustrating, in front of a Seattle crowd hungry for NBA action. For Curry, it's about doing what he loves while staying connected to the game. For Zion, it's about proving he can be healthy, explosive, and ready for a full season. And for the fans, it's about seeing two completely different superstars find common ground through basketball. And here's the thing, this isn't just about flashy highlights. This is about the love of the game, about two players from different paths sharing the floor and giving a city without an NBA team a night to remember. Now, we want to hear from you. Would you like to see Curry and Zion team up in the crossover next summer? Do you think this kind of off-season game is great for keeping players sharp or too risky given the injury concerns? And here's a fun one. If you could pick any other star to join Curry in an off-season game, who would it be? Drop your answers in the comments below. Let's get this conversation going. This has been Warriors Nation News, your go-to for everything Golden State. Stay tuned, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a single update. Because Dub Nation, whether it's in the NBA Finals or a Pro-Am gym in Seattle, when Curry's on the court, you know something special is about to happen.